Hey guys, I'm bringing you today mangú, which is smashed plantains. It's a Dominican dish, but my daughters have Dominican, so I've gotta put a little Dominican in there. I'm not saying this is the best mangú, but this is a good mangú. I think I come close. Who knows? I've been told little secrets about it, so I'm gonna try to work it. So what we're gonna need is we're gonna need 2 plantains. We're gonna need a little bit of butter, a little bit of milk, some of the water of that you boil the plantain in, and salt. And we're gonna need to mash it really, really well. And that's the secret, is to get it creamy and yummy and rich with the butter and just yummy. I love mango. You could have it on the side with fried eggs, fried salami, fried cheese. That's the Dominican way. With the onions, the pickled onions too. But I'm not going to make the pickled onions today. My daughter usually doesn't eat the onions anyway. So what I'm going to do today with it is just I'm going to have it with eggs. What else? So what we're going to do is we're going to open up the plantains. We're going to put it in our water and we're going to start letting it boil. I let it boil for like about 20-30 minutes. I like it really soft. Okay? So let's start making our mangú. Great. So after you wash your hands and everything, I have here my plantains. I just want to show you them. These are really nice and green ones. You could get them without any black. That's even better. But these are pretty nice, healthy plátanos. So what we're going to do, this is a little trick that might help you because some people find it hard to open up a plantain. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to cut it here. I'm going to cut it here. I'm going to do 2 slits, and then I'm going to leave it in water for a little bit, cold water. That cold water helps you take the skin out, okay? So let's start on with doing that. So you see, you can start peeling it. So what I did was I cut the tips and I made slits. So then you start peeling it like that. I'm showing you with one hand. But you see, that's how the plantain just comes out. Look at that. One hand job. So I soaked it in water a little bit and that helped, okay? So that helped for it to come out easier because sometimes opening plantains can be such a difficult task. So you see, it just peels off, okay? Keep doing this with all the plantains, and then at this time you also have your water on, alrighty? Great, so here's my water boiling. I also added in the water, I added a tablespoon of butter and I added some salt. So now I add my plantains. Be careful. I cut them really small. No, not really, but you see, cut them small. Alrighty. They're all in. Great. So I add that little extra pat of butter because when I boil it, I want it to kind of take that butter flavor. Plus, remember, we're going to use a little bit of this water for when we start smashing our plantains. So I want that water to have a little flavor like of the butter and a little bit of salt. Don't put too much salt in your water because remember, when you're smashing, you're going to be adding water. So you don't want it to be salty, okay? But at the same time, while you're smashing, you start tasting your mangú to see if it needs more salt, okay? So right now, I'm going to let this boil for about 20 to 30 minutes. I like it really well done, so when I smash it, it's super soft. So I just wanted to show you how it's going. It's been about 15 minutes. You can see it's getting nice and cooked. It's getting a little soft. Yep, almost ready at the point that I want it. I'm going to leave it another 5 minutes or so. And you see how the water became like a little milky. That's exactly what I want. So I'm going to use about that much water or so. And then we're going to start mashing. Now another thing I have ready is I have this bowl ready with, I forgot what this is called, but this is what we mash it with. Boom, 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 boom. Some people like to do it in the pot, but I don't want to ruin my pretty pot. So once it's ready, we're going to start smashing, okay? So once this is ready, we're going to start smashing it up, okay? Great, so my plantains are super soft. They're done. Look at that. You can always touch them. Oh, very moist. So what I do is I'm going to put them in my pot. Great, so here we are. Now what I have is I have my plantains here. I'm going to add some milk that I boiled. I'm adding skim. A pat of butter. It's about a tablespoon of butter. There you go. And now we start working the magic. You mash away. Now in a little bit I'm going to have to let go of the camera and put it down because I need 2 hands. So what we're doing is we're just smashing it up. See that? We're smashing it up. Now another thing, the hot water, you pour a little bit more as you go. I mean, you pour some of the hot water as you go. Right now I'm just smashing it up. Here's how the finished product is looking. Look at that. It's not ready yet. I'm going to mash it up a little bit more. So it's so good. Yummy. Added a little bit more water. And so depending how creamy you like it is depending how much you keep working with this. I just keep mashing it up. I could use it a little bit more mushy. Another thing I wanted to tell you as you're smashing this up right here is when you could keep adding the hot water. The hot water is what helps your mangú to get softer, okay? Great, so I just want to show you the finished product, guys. I made it with some fried eggs on top. And I always put a little bit of fruit on the side for my daughter. So here goes my mangú. Made Celly style. So I just put it right on top. And so what she loves is that when she breaks the egg, the yellow oozes onto the mangú. Yummy. So I hope you enjoy. Let's try a little bit of this. See that? I left mine a little bit bulky, but you can always make it silkier. So I hope you enjoy. This is a typical Dominican breakfast, but of course I didn't add the salami or the cheese or the onions. It's Celly style. So for all those Dominicans out there, I love you guys. I love your culture. I love your food. I try, and I know I'm not Dominican, but I try. And this is my mangú, okay? And I hope you keep watching, and I hope you enjoy this quick recipe. And mad love to all you people.